Okay, welcome to part 7 of Let's Play Civilization 2 in HD. And we are continuing on from last time. We're going to contain our German neighbors to the southwest. Hopefully with a unit or so here. So we can at least see when they pass by this area. And we'll have to see if the land that they're connected to expands out toward into this undiscovered area here or not. And talking about undiscovered area, last episode I was talking about Star Trek, and I was singling out the worst Star Trek original Star Trek movie, and it was not the Undiscovered Country. That one was the Klingon one. That was actually pretty good. I was talking about the Final Frontier, which was number 5, which I consider to be the most worthless of them all. Okay, so Olivia Munn, the Super Science City, has finished building her first Defender warrior, and now let's jump immediately to the Colossus. We're going to have to get some settlers up here soon, so that we can improve the area around it to get the maximum benefit of the science. Okay, bit irrigate here for Leia. For this settler, we're going to move to utilize that whale. So, okay. And here we have enough space to build another city and utilize most of the grassland. Let's, what should we call it? Kristin Kreuk. You may remember her from the long-standing series Smallville, from the now debunked Warner Brothers channel, the WB, now the CW. I'm not sure if they still have it running, but I remember it was at least into its 8th or 9th season. Kristin Kreuk, she also starred in this Canadian TV show, something Mont, I forgot, with Grace Park. But just having them both together in the same TV show, yeah, that's hot. Okay, so let's continue on the east. We want to try and sidestep those mountains. Horsemen have a rather tough time navigating those mountains. Okay. Well, might as well. Let's try it. Okay. Build a road here. Okay. What is this? Ready for city number 7. Okay. So, number 7, let's call this one Mandy Amano. Mandy Amano is actually pretty not well known. The way I found out about her was there was a Super Bowl Pepsi commercial several years back, and she was on there. And ever since then, that was the only thing she's ever done. But she is a Hapa, and I welcome her on into the Hapa Nation. So we're continuing the road building progress. After we've built the roads up here to the north, I'm going to move that non-settler and start his long and arduous journey toward Kelly Hugh, which will probably be in the 80s before he gets there. So let's see how that goes. Okay, let's pick something. It's quite trivial. Now we have diplomats, which is good. Next, we're going to go toward, let's do literacy. No, mathematics. Let's get astronomy. Feudalism is our enemy. We do not want feudalism. And the reason why is because it makes the warriors obsolete, and it actually replaces the warrior. To the point where we cannot build 10 shield warriors, we have to build 20 shield pikemen. not what I want to do. Okay, so if we start another city here, they'll be able to utilize the whale and gain the benefits of all this grassland. So now we need another name. Let's go with, let's see, what do we have? Okay, let's go with Lexa Doig. Lexa Doig. Lexa Doig was the android Rami on Andromeda, which was a sci-fi TV show that featured Kevin Sorbo of Hercules fame. That was her most prominent role. She also, in the later seasons of SG-1, was the doctor, the replacement doctor for the original doctor for that series. I forgot her name. And she's also married to Michael Shanks, who plays Daniel Jackson in SG-1. So, if you have an opportunity to check out Andromeda, I know the first 2 seasons were very well scripted. It started falling apart, and 3 and 4 are getting a little blurry. 200,000 for the citizens, by the way, for the Hapa Nation. And in the 5th season of Andromeda, everything pretty much fell apart, and the writing was very rushed and partially incoherent. The only thing that really saved it was Doyle, the new android, played by Brandy something. I forgot her name, but she's a hot blonde. Okay, so we're still haven't encountered any other civs or barbarians in this episode. But we have built many cities so far, which we're just going to continue expanding as quick as we can. Okay. What I'm going to do is bring up our hero veteran archers here and actually station him down here to contain the German threat and to keep them from expanding too much and out of reach for us to control later on. Okay, so let's see. Let's bring him back on the plains and try to utilize his strengths in the plains and grasslands. Okay, got a river here. More gold, always good. And let's utilize the river and see where it takes us. Okay. Kristin Kreuk builds a warrior for protection. And let's jump immediately to settler, because we are expanding like they've never expanded before. And we have the same case with Mandy Amano. There we go. If you're wondering how I'm fortifying them without going into the city screen, you just hit F for fortify on the current unit that's blinking, and they will fortify in position. Fortifying is very good for units in the cities. You want to be careful fortifying units out in the open, because if you're on a very big map, you could forget about them and they'll never come back up, even when someone is walking by them. So what I like to do in the wild or in the open spaces is to sentry my units, and if they're hurt, they will wake up when they're fully healed. And if an enemy unit comes by, they'll wake up and give you an opportunity to take an action before, you know, it digresses into anything further. You can be, have early warning about that. Okay, this settler, where are we gonna put him? Iffy. 1 grassland, 1 wheat. Ugh, but I love that. I'll settle there later. We'll bring him down here into this grassland area and see if we can't put up another city up here. Yeah, this is not enough space. So, bring him over. And we're at the 9.5 minute mark, so this episode's almost over. Another tribe. Okay. And let's rename the tribe. Jeez, come on. CJ Gibson. Actually, we'll leave that for later as we conclude this episode. Onward to 8.